Hello everybody, I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be a little different. I recently went out about a few days ago, maybe 2 days ago, and I got me a few new makeup products to try out. Some of them are new, some of them not. They're new to me. So I figured I would show you what I got, test them out, and let you know if I like them or not. So the first product I got is for my brows. I picked up the Morphe Supreme Brow Wax. Comes in a little container. This is just the box. And it is clear. It's not colored, which I love. And then I also got one of the brushes that you can use, well, it's designed to be used with it. The reason why I liked this brush is because it's a little different. So instead of a regular spoolie on the end, it has more of a silicone one. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's got these itty bitty tiny teeth on the end, and they're just really flexible. They're not hard at all. And then on the other end is a super thin angled brush. So I've never used a brush like this for my brows, so we're gonna play around with it, see how it works, and if I like this product. So I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So that's the gel, super clear, and it does seem pretty thick. It's not super tacky, so we'll see. Alright, so the second product that I have to try out is a new primer. I've been wanting to try this one for a while now. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite brands. It is the NYX Face Glue. This stuff I've heard is amazing. I know in some of my previous videos that I've done before I started my YouTube videos is that I've been using an e.l.f. primer, the Super Grip primer, I think is what it's called. And honestly, I have not been liking it at all. It is not as good as some other primers that I have used in the past, which were also by NYX. So I figured I'd go back and just try a new primer that they came out with. I think it's been out for a while now. It's just the first time I'm using it. So I'm gonna give it a try and see if I like it. So primer's been applied. I like it. It's not super thick, but it's not watery at all. It's a nice consistency. No, it does not smell like glue. I was kind of expecting that, but no, it doesn't smell anything like glue. It does leave a little bit of tackiness, but not like super tacky. So it feels like that whatever I put on top of it, it's going to lock it and it's gonna hold. All right, for my next product that I'm gonna be trying out to see if I like it is a foundation. It's not a full-on foundation. It's more of a tinted moisturizer that you can use as a foundation. Basically, I was trying to find something to replace my BB cream. I like my BB cream, but the thing that I'm not crazy about is that it actually is not my skin tone. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone. And for something that I just want to put on really quick and just to cover any redness or somewhat of my blemishes, I feel like it kind of takes away at that natural just cover because it is a tone too dark for me. So I really wanted to try and find something that was more what I was looking for, just a quick put on and go out the door. So I am trying the NYX Buttermilk Glaze. It does has SPF in it, SPF 30, and I got mine in the lightest shade, which is Whip Butter, literally Whip Butter. So I don't think I've ever seen somebody try this product. I haven't seen much reviews about it. I think it's still fairly new. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot and see if I like it. Y'all, this might actually be the first product by NYX that I'm not sure about. I'm actually kind of disappointed. So there's a few factors here at play. One, I put primer on. So either it's the primer that's causing the issue, or this product isn't necessarily supposed to be used with a primer, because it is kind of giving that peeling look. I don't know. I'm gonna try, you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead, take this off, and then I'm gonna apply it by itself and see if that makes a difference. Because if that doesn't work, I was so nervous that it was not going to work. Apparently, if you just want to wear this by itself, I personally feel like this does not work well with the primer. It did not work with this primer underneath it at all. It actually made my skin look so much worse. So when I put this on by itself, it applied so much nicer. It lays so much better on the skin. I can see a little bit, but not like, you can tell it's like a pigment on my skin, but it's not like it looks like whiteheads or anything on my skin. It works so much better. This is a solo only product. Do not use it with primer, but it does look really nice. It does work really well when used alone. You absolutely can set this with a powder if you don't like the shininess of it. I got it because I actually wanted that dewy finished look. I didn't want it to dry matte. And when you use the BB cream, it doesn't really give you that dewy finish. It actually ends up looking kind of dry. Next product I have, we're going back to the brows. I got a new brow pencil. This is by Morphe. It is the Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolate Mousse. I believe this is the darkest color that they have. It's not a black at all. It is a very dark brown. It's a super thin pencil. It does come with a little spoolie on the end. And we are just gonna see how tiny that is. It is so thin. But the reason why it's thin and why I wanted to get it is because it helps you draw on what looks like individual eyebrows, brow hairs. So that's basically why I got it. I wanted it to create more of a natural fill instead of a dramatic fill. You can use this to add a little bit more dramatic. It just depends on how heavy you go in with it. But I wanted something that you were able to have a little bit more control over to create those individual hairs exactly where you wanted them and to give that more natural feel. Because I feel like when you use more of the ink pen ones that they look like liquid liners, they can be a little too dark in color, and so it doesn't look as natural. So that's why I wanted to give this one a try. So let's see if it works. So my brows are filled in. My personal review on, or my personal opinion on this, it's great for filling in. It's not great for trying to get that individual brow hair look, which kind of stinks because like it is super teeny tiny, but I guess it needs to be a little bit smaller to really get those precise individual hairs. So I do like it. I would definitely recommend this purchase for filling in brows. However, if you're trying to get that individual hair look, this is not going to do it. It's not. But it is great for filling in those spots that you need to fill in. So it's not a fail. Next product I have is a blush. I've been seeing these used by a lot of people recently, and I kind of wanted to try it out for myself because I was in need of a new blush. So this is the Morphe Cheek Thrills. It is a 3 set. So you've got your satin cream, your luminous balm, and a velvet powder. So basically you use this either, you can use one or you can use all three together. The shade that I got, oh, where is it? Is called the Coral Peach. It's more of the orange tones. I've been on the hunt for a really nice orange blush, and it is so hard to find one that is really nice. So, oop, this is it. Now, it doesn't look as orange as I would normally want it. It definitely has more pink tones to it. But when I swatched it at the store, it was actually really, really nice. It turned out better, more orange than it actually looks. So the first one I'm going to use is the cream. And then this is a creamy highlight. And then this one at the bottom is the blush. So I'm going to try definitely the creams first. And depending on how I like that, I'll go back in on top with the powder. Okay, definitely wasn't thinking I was gonna like it that much. This is a super great product. I am a sucker for blush looks. I like really dramatic blush. I have one that is literally a hot bubblegum pink, and it is very pigmented. It is very super pink, and if you use a lot of it, you're gonna have really, really pink cheeks. And sometimes I want that. I really like that dramatic punch of color. It's super pretty. With this, you can absolutely get that, but also at the same time with the cream blush, It is super soft. It is very natural looking. It is very subtle. I like it because it is a great color base for that powder. So if you put that on first and then go on top with that powder blush, you don't have to use as much, and it's going to end up being super pigmented because you kind of have that set primer of color underneath it, just already with color. I love this product. I think I actually might go back and get all the other colors because I like it so much. It really it's got it all. I like this product. I definitely recommend this product so much. And the thing about me with like cream blushes too, I remember when they first came out and I hated them. But also at the same time, they were very brand new to the makeup scene. They really weren't done a whole lot. So I feel like the formulas and how they were made when they first started coming out weren't the best. And that's probably what really made me like get turned off by them. But now that they've been out for, gosh, years now, I feel like a lot of brands have really grasped the formula of how to make a really good cream blush. So they are a lot better now, and I'm actually kind of kicking myself in the butt for not trying them sooner because this is great. I love it. Definitely, Morphe, you have 100% changed my mind on liking cream blushes. Like, I cannot recommend that product enough. I love it. Alright, so the next new product that I have to try out is a lip liner stain by NYX. And it's a really cool one. I've seen them before, but I haven't seen too much about them. It is a felt tip lip liner pen. It's not a pencil. And that's what it looks like. It has like a little round ball at the end of it. And basically it's a different form of stain that you use to line your lips. The color that I got is Cool Nude. I think it's the lightest shade you can get, which is great. That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted something more of a natural look, but something that would stay. So I'm gonna give this a try. We'll see how it works. Alright, so I love this. It is actually, it makes me really happy. So basically, I have a really thin upper lip. So whenever I go in with a liner, I like to accentuate my upper lip. I like to go over my actual lip to make it look bigger. And so I was basically hoping that this would do that because with some stains, it will not actually stay unless it is on your lip. If it is over your lip at all, on your regular like the skin area above your lip, it doesn't always hold, it doesn't always stay. So for this one to actually work and it stay like an actual liner and it stain, I'm impressed. Yeah, absolutely love this. I will be going back and getting other colors of this product. 10 out of 10. By far, honestly, I think this is my favorite product besides the blush. The blush and this are definitely tied for first place of new products that I've tried today that I like. I'm thoroughly impressed. Alright guys, so thanks for hanging out with me, trying out these new makeup products that I got. I will be trying them out a little bit more to really tell if I like them. But for the first impressions, everything seemed to go well. The number one product that I really, really, really liked the most is the Morphe 3-in-1 blush set. That probably was the one that really took me by surprise. I knew and was hoping that I was gonna like it, but I really didn't think I was gonna like it that much. So that's definitely the number one product. The one on the bottom, I'm definitely gonna be playing around with more to really tell if I like it. But first impression wise, at the bottom, the NYX Glaze, I'm still not set on it. I like it, and I don't know if it's something I'm gonna keep or if I would recommend anybody else use. Like I said, I'm gonna use it a few more times, really get a feel for it, see if I actually do like it or not. So those are the products that I got for this week to try out. This might be something that I do once a month. I obviously can't be going out and spending a lot of money on products all the time, but maybe once a month I can get a product or two products to try out that I've never had before, see if I like them and if I would recommend them. So thanks again for hanging out with me, trying out these new products, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!